Mark Cuban once said, and I quote, "Don't start a company unless it's an obsession and something you love. If you have an exit strategy, then it's not an obsession." Business startups are a very crucial element for the economy, as they boost the economy with revolutionary technologies and create new industries. This event is going to help all the young entrepreneurs to be in our school.
Now, I would like to introduce you to the Sharks of Investors pitch. Pradhamveer Singh Chawla, Kaustubh Gupta, Sarthak Agarwal, and Swarnim Rastogi.
Now we would like to introduce you to our super shark, Mr. Shubhang Chaturvedi sir, a Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University graduate who has specialized in corporate law, completed masters from West Bengal University of Judiciary Sciences in Law and Technology. He is currently practicing law at High Court and other courts in Lucknow.
Judges and Sharks, please note that the rules of the event are as follows. Each team will have maximum of 4 participants. Each team will be allotted 5 minutes to exhibit their presentation through PowerPoint. The teams are required to pitch their business models to a panel of investors and persuade them to invest money in their business ideas. Each shark can invest up to rupees 1 crore, except the super shark can invest up to rupees 2 crore.
Judgment criteria is as follows: negotiation skills, out-of-the-box thinking, conceptual clarity, teamwork, practicality, capital structure, and presentation. Apart from the values and ethics which you try to live by, the legacy you leave carries on forever. Now, not to take much of your time, we would like to invite Team A to start with their presentation.
Hello Sharks and good morning ladies and gentlemen. We present you our startup idea Chip Lock, your virtual watchman. First of all, let's try to identify the problem in the market. Look at this graph. This graph shows the rate of robbery in Delhi. Seeing the rise in technology and the high quality of cameras, security cameras, this graph should have been a decreasing one, but instead this graph is an increasing one. Why? Because security cameras are not as effective as we think they are. Reason? Security cameras, first of all, do not exactly prevent the crime from happening. They just record it as an evidence. And mostly security cameras, the accessories and the installation, they often cost more than 15,000, right? And for this reason, people often opt for security cameras of low quality, which itself destroys the only purpose, that is to record the evidence. Because when you zoom in a low quality image, you cannot even see the number plate of a car easily, and you cannot even identify a face. Our solution prevents the crime from happening on the first place. Our solution is smart security system incorporated with artificial intelligence. It detects the movement of a person and alerts the owner, allowing him to take precautionary measures to stop the crime. This highly reduces the rate of robbery and increases the overall security. Now Atharv Kare, our CMO, would elaborate on the technological aspect of this idea.
Now let's look how our product would actually work. There are 3 major components in our product: a wireless sensor chip, a wireless camera, and an app. Now, let's take an example. If this chip is installed at an entrance door of a house, this chip would detect the activity of a person, like you can see through thermal detection. This would only activate it when there's an influx of temperature, and it will be not affected by the surrounding temperature, so it won't be affected by the climate. Now, whenever it detects the activity, it will send a signal to the camera, and the camera would instantly click a photo and directly forward it to the app through cloud. Now, the person is alerted and he can look at the activities, and if there's anything suspicious going on or an unknown person is entering your home, then there's an emergency contact service provided in the app through which you can contact the legal authorities and inform them. This would prevent crime and increase the chances of safety as well. Now our marketing head, CMO, Mr. Vidit, would explain on our marketing strategies.
So, without wasting time, let's come to the distribution of product. It will be done via 2 bases. First, offline channel, which will be directly in contact with the retailers and the service we provide. Second one, the online, the D2C channel, which will be through our website as presently, and the product delivery will be ensured on the website itself. Now, the pricing of the product, we have kept the price of the product as 3,999, which as per the gross margin, we expect it to be 50% as per the future plans goes all normally. Net profit margin is 20% in all over the base, and this MRP also includes the installation charges that we will provide later. Promotional strategies, of course. Now, lifestyle marketing advertisement, which will be going on the social media platforms for sure. Second one is to investing on the PR team to maintain a good social media, good image through social media. And now we'll have the feedback from the potential customers as well, which will be helping us in the development of the upselling products for sure.
Now, have we ever imagined that why we do not hesitate while buying a product from Amazon? Because we know if something goes wrong, we can always return that product and we can have the full refund. Similarly, we'll be having a return policy as well that will reduce the sales friction and increase the sales by a great extent. Now, Sharks, we would like to have an investment of rupees 1 crore with 7% of equity of the company. The allocation of the funds would be in this manner. 20% of the fund will be used for wages, 40% for marketing, and 40% for the cost of service that includes the production, manufacturing, and overhead expenses. Thank you.
I have a two-part question. You can answer it separately also. So my first part is that you are entering an existing market of camera security and home security services. So my first part of the question is that how did you arrive at an MRP of 4,000 when the existing solutions, which I repeat, do not employ thermal technology, which is an expensive technology to employ, rather they just employ motion sensors. So how did you come at a price tag of 4,000 when the existing solutions in a roundabout services cost around 5,000-6,000? Second part of my question is that when you have a product that employs a higher tech, then you will need more maintenance, you will need more services. However, in the capital you are asking us, you have not put any amount towards developing a credible workforce that can provide maintenance, because thermal technology is a very, very critical technology that requires maintenance, regular maintenance. You have not developed that workforce. So any of you may answer.
So coming to your first part of the question, that how we have kept the pricing of the product as 3,999. So noticing that the thermal strategies as per the latest data and status, we have received through the wire information that the thermal strategies that are to be put and the new technologies launched by the present USA is really very vulnerable, I can assure you that. And while the production of so many devices, which is really useful in the current Indian market, it is really useful, sir. We'll also ensure that the chip sensors is also ranging to a price of 1,500, which is the total cost of production will be around 3,200, which will make our profit up to 800 rupees. Now the second part of your question will be answered.
So you are saying that the thermal technology is a very delicate technology and it needs maintenance. So we are not using infrared technique, which needs, like the infrared cameras, which needs to be on for 24/7 and it records every inch of the thermal detections. It is only, it will adapt, the chip would adapt itself to the surrounding temperature, and whenever there is an influx because of a physical body which emits heat, only then it would send the signal.
Basically what you're suggesting is that a difference in the ambient temperature would lead to, let's say, it setting off an alarm, something like that. Now I have a question for you, like, am I correct? First of all, am I correct? Yeah. Right. Now I have a question for you. The question is, so currently there's a technology which is known as geofencing, right? Now my question to you is, how is your product any different from, let's say, this current existing technology of geofencing? Because if it isn't, then it is very difficult to sort of, sell this like going forward.
So can you please elaborate more on geofencing if you don't
So
mind?
like, for example, like cars today, and a lot of like cars today come with connected car technology, which is basically when, like, so they have, you have an app through which you can, like, put a geofence, a geographical fence around the car, or a perimeter. You can define the perimeter. If the car is taken outside that perimeter, the car raises an alarm, or the car probably does not, like, immobilizes. It does not move. So you can do that. Now, my question to you is, because you're saying that if a person, let's say, comes in that a certain whatever perimeter, it will raise an alarm. So this is the same thing. A geofence does the same thing as well.
So it's not raising an alarm, it's just sending a signal to the camera to click a photo if there's no suspicious activity going on. Because you would be informed through the app that someone is there or the photo is there. They would ask if there is something suspicious going on. You can say yes or no, and if you say no, nothing would happen after that. And we are also developing a technology, it is in progress, that in future, biometric scan will be also included. So if the family members are entering, so the photo is not clicked again and again.
And so one more thing, that the geofencing technology, it costs a lot more than our product, and it is not basically like a very extended category in India, because it is not really done by a lot of companies. So this is as you asked, that we are entering an existing market. We are entering an existing market, but a new category. Because there are not any products in this category. There might be camera doorbells, but they are just stagnant and they get activated only when we press them and if a person is there to see.
To your point, as per my understanding, this is a very dense market, because in 2012, a company known as Ring Doorbell was commenced, and it has a approximately 10-year advantage over you guys. It was acquired by Amazon in 2018 for $1 billion, and right now its market cap is more than $10 billion. How do you plan to compete with $1 billion that has a company that has had a head start of over 10 years?
So the idea we are working on, so as you mentioned, the Ring doorbell, it is a video camera doorbell that you can install on the entrance, right? How a Ring camera works, whenever you presses the button, if there is someone inside the house, you can interact with the person, right? Our product, it works if nobody is at home and you install it. You can install it anywhere, right? And if someone there is suspicious movement, you get alert for that, and you can see whether there needs to be any, you need to inform anybody or not, if there is a potential crime.
Okay, so before we move on to discuss your offers, just one last question I would like to ask is that you are talking about entering a new market. I just want to ask that the technology you are referring to, the whole technology that you are referring to, first, do you have a license for it? If you do not, do you have a patent for it? Is it your own developed technology? Thirdly, if it is not your own developed technology, are you outsourcing it from a foreign country or from India only? And just a fourth question, that if you are outsourcing it, will you be partnering with the firm, or you are just taking it as a service from the firm, the technology, and then reselling it?
So noticing the brain drain of India, we surely know that we have technicalized people. They just want a sum of good money so that they work for us. We have the people, those who are involved in these type of activities, they are ready to work for us. They are brilliantly skilled and planned as well. On the same time, the literacy of the country is also hitting another level. So I think so this technology is vulnerable enough to be developed in India. And about the license, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Did you mention the capital structure of the company?
Sir, could you repeat?
Capital structure of the company.
Like on what basis are you seeking 1 crore for 7%?
Actually, sir, we told you that it is a rising technology. It is not yet very developed. So seeing the future investments as well, so we are keeping the equity at 7% so that we can seek for future investments as well.
Like, but do you have a defined capital structure as of now?
Not as yet.
You don't have a defined capital structure. Okay.
So I would like to also answer your one geofencing question. Well, coming to geofencing, sir, seeing the marketing aspect of geofencing, sir, this product you said is very vulnerable. But the population of India is 1.3 billion. This is also like increasing the population, requiring the benefits, which means that the things that are there need to be properly mechanized, and also the raise of the product should be also a substantial raise of the price in that as well. Now the Indians need a low pricing product with a perfect amount of substantial market, which we are providing them for sure. Now seeing the thermal aspect of it, it is also going through sweeping all business up.
Did you do a market survey of the geofencing products that are available?
Not yet, sir.
So then on what basis are you saying that your product is cheaper than the geofencing products that are available in the market?
So geofencing seems to be a like high amount of money, mechanized technique for sure.
Don't go on assumptions when you are pitching an idea. Either you've done your market research or you've not done your market research, in which you can say that you will do your market research before you go for the next round before you go for your next round of investing. So like I've given you an idea, you need to differentiate yourself from that particular product or from that class of products. How you do that is up to you.
And so you asked that whether we have patented this idea. Yes, we have patented. We have incorporated the company as well, and we are developing this technology. We are manufacturing the products. We are not partnering with any other foreign or a domestic firm.
If you've incorporated a company, then how have you incorporated a company without defining the capital structure? How have you incorporated a company without defining the capital structure? Okay, all right, never mind. Do we have offers?
No offers from my side. I believe that what you can improve is that you can better survey the market and competitors, because your technology has an edge, but you do not know where you need to target your audience. What is your specific USP? So you can better research that in the next round.
All right, thank you, team.
Team B to start with the presentation.
A very good morning to the sharks, judges, teachers, and my beloved companions present here. We are the creators of Protean. Imagine a device that is capable of controlling the temperature of your room, releasing aroma, killing bacteria present in your air, as well as performing many other functions compacted all in one. We at Elevated Co. present before you our product titled as Protean.
Protean. Our product, Protean, is a portable and a multifunctional device that can perform functions such as controlling the temperature of a room, providing lighting at night, that is, as a night lamp, releasing good fragrance, playing any form of music, and eliminating harmful microorganisms from your atmosphere. Protean is delighted to help anyone, anywhere, whether it be a person relaxing in his room to a patient in his hospital.
Features. It is a multifunctional device which is portable, self-chargeable, using solar energy, and has a backup of 18 hours. It has a inbuilt wireless speaker and as well as a wireless lamp. It is controlled on the principle of thermostat, that is, it can maintain a fixed temperature for a particular period of time assigned by the user. Third, our gadget will include a small chamber filled with gel producing aroma, which will last for 4 months or 120 days. The automated technology would automatically open the chamber's vent for 10 minutes and release the aroma for regular intervals of 2 hours.
Our device has also got an embedded microchip through which it can connect to the external world, thereby making applications like Spotify accessible. Our device comes with a USB port too. Our product has an inbuilt UVC light lamp which will help the user get 90% of the air around him free of the harmful microorganisms. Pricing. Our product with the state-of-the-art features and rugged theme makes it unique in this space. Targeted for the upper middle class strata, our product is priced for 22,500 rupees.
Sources and allocation of funds. We are the 4 promoters of the company with 33%, 25%, 25%, and 17% equity stake. Our ask to the sharks is 90 lakhs for the 18% joint equity stake.
Distribution. For stage 1, we plan to allot 5 stores in 5 metropolitan cities and 3 A category cities in India. It will also include online marketing. For stage 2, we will increase the allotment of stores in both A category cities and metropolitan cities.
Promotional strategies. Number 1, we would advertise it in print and electronic media. Number 2, we would provide promotional material like brochures and demo products at our multiple outlets in the cities discussed in the distribution plan. Number 3, we would tie up with online platforms such as Amazon, Flipkart, etc. Valuable proposition. Protean is a multifunctional device which performs various activities on various platforms simultaneously. It is an energy efficient and uses the never-ending light rays of the sun to program itself. We fascinate our throng with purchasing that performs. Thank you.
My first question would be that you told that your product is priced at 22,500, which you told is also encompasses a target audience of upper middle class. All right, and we know that the major source of entertainment and major face time spent by upper middle class people is online, Instagram, streaming websites, and these are the main areas that they spend their time with. And we have been seeing a decreasing amount of traffic towards offline stores. However, your strategy was focused towards getting your product in offline stores in like major cities. So why did you choose an offline store strategy when an online store strategy with targets upper middle class people would have been better?
Like in this slide, we have already explained that we would advertise it in prints and electronic media so that people offline can see, and then online platforms that we would tie up with Amazon, Flipkarts, and etc. so that people who are more online can go through it.
That is why our first stage of distribution also includes online marketing.
As you are entering into a pre-existent industry, what is your strategy to face competition? What is your strategy to face competition?
Like our product is different because it uses the never depleting light rays of the sun to program itself. So it's energy efficient.
In the already existing market of air purifiers, we can already see that the major function of air purifiers is, as its name suggests, to purify the air from the bacteria. But as we told in our features, that our product also has wireless connectivity, solar charging, and it has a battery backup of almost 18 hours. So this differentiates it from the normal air purifiers that are generally found in the market.
As I can make out, this is a lifestyle product.
Yes.
This is a lifestyle product. And therefore, like the price that you've quoted, 22,500 for per product. So what is the margin on this particular price? Margin as in like what is your expected profit per unit? 2,500.
The manufacturing cost of each air purifier, each protein is almost 20,000 rupees, and we are selling it as 22,500, expecting to gain a profit.
Okay. And I also, I think in the beginning of your presentation itself, you said that it's a programmable device. It's a programmable device. So would you be like putting in like a semiconductor chip or something in the device itself? Okay. So do you have an arrangement already for the supply of these chips? How do you plan to procure these chips?
Like, have you seen the concept in an Apple Watch? You've seen the concept, right?
Explain it to me.
It has a small screen on top of it through which you can control all your alarm, timings, etc. Similarly, our product at the top will also have a screen through which you can control the features. Like you see over there at the top, our product will have a screen through which you can control all the features explained in the in the slides.
That's fine. But what I'm asking is a logistical question. Do you have like a agreement in place for the, let's say, because you're going to like, unless and until you put in a chip, you won't be able to program the device, or you won't be able to make the device programmable, right? And so do you have an agreement in place? From where are you getting these chips? That is what I'm asking.
We would look up for the tie-up for the chips. Currently, we don't have a tie-up or a merger.
In India, as we know that Bangalore is the IT sector of India and is known as the Silicon Valley of India. So the microchips can be produced in India and used as a part of an Indian-based company of air purifiers.
So you are providing a multi-purpose device with killing bacteria, air purifier, and providing aroma to the room. And it is a programmable product, you said. So it contains so many things. So it will take time to charge also, and all these things behind it. And air purifier, don't you think it is majorly used for some people that are old or have some issues, health issues, do you think they will be able to operate it?
Yeah, it is easily operatable.
If you charge it from solar energy, it will take time, but if you charge it from the USB port which is provided, it will take only 2 to 3 hours, and it will last for 18 hours. So while sleeping, you can leave it on charging.
Just like in your mobile applications, you can simultaneously tell our product to perform a particular function, and simultaneously it can charge itself also.
You said while sleeping you can charge it, but while charging, can we use it?
That how efficient is your product? Like how much surface area can it cover? Can I install your product in this auditorium and expect it to work 100% efficiently?
It is efficient till 5 to 6 meter radius, which is about a room.
For 22,500, I would be able to cover just one room.
It will take time to cover a hall. It will take more time to cover such a big hall, but it will.
I want to ask, what is the capital structure of your company? Like, how did you reach to such a high valuation?
So, as I stated that in our company, we are the 4 promoters and we have invested 60 lakh rupees, which will include the production costs of the product as well as an advertising. But to enhance it and to promote it to other cities, that we are here to ask for the money from the sharks to promote it further and increase our company.
I just have like one question. So you are asking for 90 lakhs for an 18% stake, which basically puts your company's valuation at 5 crore rupees. Now, your production cost for one unit is 20,000. So do you think you will be able to, through this valuation that you are seeking, will this valuation be enough to cover the production cost of a larger number of units? Or are you looking at a very low sales volume in the beginning?
We expect 500 units for a year.
500 units for a year. If you're trying to move 500 units in the first year itself, I am estimating that your production cost alone would be 1 crore rupees. 1 crore rupees. Now, considering that this is a lifestyle product, please try to understand that you will also be required to provide excellent after-sale service. Excellent after-sale service, right? So, do you like have something in mind with regard to that?
Once we start selling 500 units per year, we will buying raw materials at a cheaper price. So we can improve the quality of our product every day.
No, but that does not take out the requirement for after-sale service. Maintenance will still be required, right? The units that you sell, you can't just, leave them, right?
We are giving a 3-year warranty. If our product fails or it has a default, we can always replace the parts.
So we'd like to make an offer. We are keen to invest in your business, but the equity percentage has to be 40%. Yes.
The investment will remain 90 lakhs. Accepted? Okay, great. Congratulations then.
Thank you, team, for your performance. I would like to invite Team C.
Good morning, everyone. We are here to present before you our product, the Advanced Headphones. But before that, we want you to have a look at our company, Advanced. With the tagline, Building the Future with Tech, our company continuously tries to bring modifications and revolutions in the current technical accessories so as to make them better for the future generations. And our first product is the Advanced Headphones.
Okay, so now some features of our product. The first feature is the inbuilt microphone feature, which automatically plays the song which you asked for. We already know about the products like Alexa and Siri, which play the song which we asked for. But what if this could happen in an headphone? Presenting before you the Advanced Headphones. You just have to name the song, and the Advanced Headphone will search throughout the internet and will play the best quality of that song for you.
The second and an important feature of our product is its efficient noise cancelling system. Whether you are flying long haul or relaxing in a cafe, these headphones provide you the best noise cancelling performance so that you can enjoy music to the fullest without even concerning about the mid and high frequency sounds of your surroundings.
The next feature is the adjusting dial. So the headphone is having an adjusting dial which is very tough, very hard, but at the same time it is very sensitive. So thus it is easier to use our headphone. The ear caps are having the voice changer, which volume changer, which also can change the music.
The downloading feature. It is a unique feature of our product. Many people love to listen music while doing some work. But what if the internet stopped due to some bad weather? You can download your favorite music with our headphones and play them anytime you want.
Okay, so now for some other features. Uh, the, uh, the advanced headphone has a very long lasting battery and can last up to 18 hours after a single charge, and it only takes about an hour to charge. It is made up of very hard and durable material, yet it is only of about 400 grams in weight. It also has soft padded ear cups, which makes it even more comfortable and can be paired with various platforms like Windows, Mac, Xbox, and PlayStation. So as you can see that this is the base of our product. Our product will look something like this.
Our product comes in 3 models.
Okay, so the first model is Miss 003. So some features about this model is that it has an inbuilt microphone feature. You can insert a SIM card in it. It is wired, and it is wired.
The pricing of this Miss 003 is around 2000 to 3000.
Now, the second product, Miss 002. Some features about it is that it has an inbuilt microphone feature, it has a voice adjustment feature, it has you can insert a SIM card in it, and it has an efficient noise cancelling system, and you can download songs and store, it has a storage capacity of 1 GB.
The pricing ranges from 3000 to 5000 rupees.
Now, the highlight of the day, Miss 001. So some features about the highlight is that it has an inbuilt noise cancelling feature. It has an inbuilt microphone feature. It has an inbuilt microphone feature. It can be used with and without the wire. That means that you can also pair it with other devices via Bluetooth. And it has even more efficient noise cancelling system, and you can store and has a downloading feature in which you can store up to 3 GB of songs.
The price range of this is around 5000 to 6000 rupees.
Now for the sources and allocation of funds. To make our product, we have gathered funds from three main sources: loans from banks, angel investors, and credit unions. And we have used these funds, about 40% of the funds in the manufacturing of the product, 20% in its promotion, 10% for the salary of the workers, and the 30% is our profit.
Target audience. These headphones are specially made for people who love music. And
Team, the time's up. Thank you, team, for your performance. I would like to invite Team C.
Our headphones is specifically made for people who love music. There's no need to use any mobile phones. It also doesn't need to connect to Bluetooth. And our model Miss 001 is also suitable for many gamers, as it provides the same features as a gaming headphone. The promotional strategies. We'll mainly follow 4 methods for the promotion of our product. Firstly, promotion via social media influencers who will promote our product on Instagram, Facebook, and other such platforms. The second is the promotion via local retailers, providing local retailers with our product so that they promote our product in their respective markets. And free trial and demo. We'll give free trial and demo to the consumers and many gamers who will promote our product in their streams, etc. And setting up dedicated services stores so that consumers do not get any difficulty if they find our product faulty. The distribution chain. Our product will be first manufactured in the factory. From that, it will enter through 2 channels. Firstly, to the wholesalers, and then online stores. From online stores, consumer will buy our product directly, but when it will reach to the wholesalers, it will reach to then retailers or the shopkeepers. From that, it will reach to us consumers.
So Sharks, we are here to ask for 60 lakh rupees for 10% of our equity. So Sharks, are you ready for building a future with the tech?
Thank you.
Can you tell the difference between allocation of funds and source of funds?
Sources of funds is that from which sources we have gathered our funds, and allocation means in which places we are using our funds.
So what can you show that slide? Allocation of funds.
I know it was wrong.
Okay.
Changes were not allowed. It was penalized.
You told that your Miss 001 can be connected to other devices also through Bluetooth. So what is the need of that? If it can be connected to other devices, so what is the need of storage and microphone in that? We can do it with our mobile also.
when the mobile is not available, you can use it.
With which device you will do? connected?
It can connect to various platforms such as PC, Xbox, and other such devices. So there is no need to use mobile phones. We can just directly download the songs.
Okay. But if you connect to your PC also, then also it has storage.
No, no,
PC.
network issue. When the network issue takes place, then you can use it. The downloading feature.
Okay,
Also there is an offline downloading feature in the Spotify, Geo7. It is available. So what's different?
Like how are you positioning your product like as different from, let's say, the existing products that are available in the market? Because if, let's say, for example, I want to download songs, I can do that on my MP3 player, or I can do that on my iPod, I can do that on my mobile, I can do that on my laptop, etc., etc. And I could connect these headphones to all these devices and like play the songs from there itself. So then why should I be paying a premium just for the fact that your headphones can download songs as well, or can play songs themselves?
We'll assume a situation when you don't have your mobile phone or laptop in which you have downloaded your songs. But at that time, if you have our headphones, you have previously downloaded songs stored in the headphones and having a storage capacity of 3 GB. So you can play the song at that time.
As you mentioned that you will also be you will be distributing your products to retailers and wholesalers. So can you explain about your profit margin which you are providing to them?
Profit margin of our company is 40% that we are giving to the company. So like in Miss 003.
Wait, hold on a second. So, in the presentation, like your co-promoter said 30% when you were discussing the allocation of funds.
It is 30%. So like in our product, like Miss 003, it is the range starts from 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. So the price that the headphones are made, cost price of the headphones are around 1,200 rupees, and we are selling it at 2,000 rupees with a profit of around 30 to 40%.
As per my understanding, your profit percentage is baseless, because you do not have a definite price in your products. You are ranging it from 2,000 to 3,000. So the profit margin would be different at 2,000 and it would be different at 3,000.
Yes, Miss 003, it is all the products of our company are having two types of variant, like the glossy and matte finish, glossy finish and matte finish. So the price range varies by that.
No, but there can't
Sharks,
be
this is
difference.
to inform you that the time that we've exhausted the time for cross questioning.
Okay, all right. Okay. I have a very instead of just a very pertinent question, right? That pertinent question is in your promotional, the promotional strategy that you came up with. You saying that you will be giving free trial and demo to trekkers. Why exactly trekkers? Why not give it to musicians, or why not give it to let's say people who are...
Because when they do trekking on various places, there doesn't come any network. Many of us have experienced it, but our headphones has a downloading feature, so in which you can store songs and play it later.
Right, you're asking 60 lakhs for 10%.
So I present you my offer, 60 lakhs for 30% equity.
Okay, so I will not be investing in your company because your fundamentals are not very clear. You have a price range, that means variable profit. That means your profit itself is not clear. So that's why I'm out.
For your offer, it cannot be 30%, 20%.
Our counter offer is 20% for
60
lakhs.
lakhs. So it is 60 lakhs. Okay.
I don't find your product much differentiated from the competitors, so I'll not go beyond my 30% equity.
25%.
No, sorry.
Thank you.
Out.
No offer from my side.
Okay, I have a final offer for you. I am willing to invest again, but the offer remains the same. I am willing to invest 60 lakh, but you'll have to give me 30% equity, plus in an advisory capacity, I will also be a part of your board.
So our counter offer is 80 lakh for 30%.
Prices, the ask cannot change.
Okay, we are ready.
You ready? Congratulations then.
Now we have Team D to start with the presentation.
Good morning to one and all present here. We are here to present our product, Duo headsets.
Vision is where reality ends and imagination begins. Our company's main aim is to help people explore the virtual reality in a much enhanced way by offering better gaming experiences, and it also connects the people through augmented reality. We came up with this idea when we saw a person struggling with a VR headset. So we conducted a survey about the possible problems that are caused by these headsets. And firstly, we found out that the people who wear spectacles, they have a hard time using these headsets. And secondly, they're very heavy weighted. So here we present to you our product.
Duo headsets is a dual purpose product, and it is a combination of VR headsets as well as smart glasses. Moreover, they are lightweighted and easily portable, and the main aim of our company is to make it more easier and comfortable for the people who wear spectacles to have a VR experience.
Our glasses have a graphic card of 786 QR cores, 1200 MHz graphic clock, and 1300 MHz controller clock. We also have a surround sound system of 65 dBA, which is really comfortable for everyone's ear. We have the free from optic we are using is made of elements which does not use radiation, which is very healthy for our eyes. We use the metaform combiner used has also containing hydrogen, becomes comfortable for a person's eyes and does not harm them. Marketing. We would be marketing our product by online means such as Instagram pages and Facebook pages. We would be also marketing our product by TV advertisement on channels such as Star Sports because they have a high demand right now. Approx 84,000 will be our cost for 3 days, screening being of 7,000 per ad. And we will also put a sustainable amount in stock market for a higher raise in our company and for future investment in our company.
We will be signing contracts with electronic shops for the sales of our company. We would visit tech universities to promote our product. One VR headset will cost 24,999. Now, we are here to ask rupees 1 crore for 10% of equity. Now, the question arises that where will the funds go? So, 30% on the marketing and advertisement of our product, 30% on the employee wages, and 40% on the production of our product.
Please switch to the allocation slide. Now we have a video to demonstrate our product, so kindly play the video.
Can you go back to like that slide where you had you detailed the constituents of your product, like features of your product. You say that you have an inbuilt graphic card, GeForce RTX 1050 Ti. Will you be able to fit the graphic card in your headset?
That was a mistake. I'm really sorry. We have a graphic card exactly like this with 786 COD cores and 1200 MHz graphic clock and 1300 MHz processor clock. So we are not purchasing from GeForce, but we are making it on our own, but as the same quality GeForce gives us.
So do you have a facility set up for this? Have you developed any graphic card?
Yeah, like we have developed the same graphic card for a mini graphic card for our glasses.
So have you sold this graphic card to anybody?
No, not yet.
Why not?
This is our idea right now. We want to sell it, but not yet.
But you don't have but you said that you have a facility already producing it.
No, we haven't produced it, but we have the idea and we can make it, but we need some funds for that. That is why we are here to ask for it.
Right. Okay. But in your allocation of funds, you said that you will only be giving 30 lakhs for the development of the product.
No, we said we'll give the 40% in the development.
So you said 50 lakhs for the hiring and setting up your workplace, 10 lakh for the marketing, and 30 lakh or maybe that was an error. Maybe you mean to say 40 lakhs.
We're giving 30% in the wages and 30%
on the marketing and advertisement, and 40%
for the production.
Back on the graphics card, so you have an idea to pack a graphic card that's size is this much into glasses so as to get it down to this much. You just have an idea on that. There's no result that you have achieved in actually making the product.
There's a company, I don't actually know the name, but they have, so we thought of the process like the same they're doing, we'll do that. Like
So you're
we'll
going to
make
be
a
copying
hash.
that idea.
We're not copying their idea, but we're saying that if they can make shorts, why can't we? So like, yeah.
Tell me something. Ray-Ban is already in this market, the smart glasses market. So, and Ray-Ban has a very, I mean, it's a very well-established supply chain, very well-established. All channels are very well-established. How are you going to compete with them?
Ray-Ban don't have the VR set in their glasses.
Right, so that's your differentiating factor.
Yeah. We have both features in our glasses.
Like we have built this for the people who mainly face problems experiencing VR because of their spectacles and because they use spectacles.
It's really tough to wear VR above one spectacles, so we thought to project the VR in your spectacles.
Sharks, this is to inform you that we have exhausted the time for cross-questioning.
One last question. We already have VRs existing in a market for like 5 to 6,000 rupees, and these Ray-Ban is also selling its spectacles for like 7 to 8,000 rupees. So why will a consumer purchase your VR for a high price of 25,000?
Our product does not use any radiation. In our freeform optic, we don't use any radiation. The metaform combiner, we use hydrogen, which is like really comfortable for our eyes. So that is what we want to say, that they also don't have VR with them. They have only smart glasses. We're giving smart glasses and VR, and with the specification that will be comfortable for them.
Do you have a defined capital structure?
So the 30% on the advert.
This is the allocation of funds. We are talking about the capital structure. Like, what is your stake in the company? Like the four of you, and what is like if there is somebody else involved as well?
We four are like thinking of having 20, 20, 20, like everyone's share, and 20 for the like investment or maybe in something in company.
So if we make an offer to you of 1 crore for 20%, would you be willing to take it? 1 crore for 20%.
Can we please discuss amongst the team members? Can we please discuss amongst the team members?
Can you go down? Is 18 possible? 18% of equity. Agreed. We can give 20%. We're ready for the offer.
1 crore for 20% equity of a company.
Is this like a joint offer? No. Right. Okay. We would like to like withdraw our offer here. We are not very entirely convinced with your fundamentals. So maybe you can probably like hone this a little more, and then we'll be like willing to sort of like go through it again. All right. So we're sorry, extremely sorry, but right. Thank you.
Now we have Team E with the presentation.
Okay, so the startup idea we present to you today is one that has been in the making for decades on end. Its idea slowly expanding and evolving with every complementary innovation and addition of knowledge in the field of biotech. But finally, the break is over. Hygia presents to you the first ever lab on a chip viable for public use.
As stated by Atulya, this is a diagnosis device, which is a form of a LOC, lab on chip. It would help in easier diagnosis of diseases through samples of sweat, urine, stool, and saliva. Another fact that it is just a fraction, a minute fraction of what we have to pay at hospitals, and it is just
Participants kindly face the audience.
And it is just as efficient as what a hospital would bring to you.
But judges, this is not the end. Its holistic approach towards your health doesn't only tell you that you are positive or negative towards a specific ailment, but rather gives you a detailed analysis of your body. Therefore, it also suggests you the possible solutions and the best hospitals you could visit nearby.
It is also connected to databases which are constantly updated so that you get the best results, and the samples which you put in are accurate. So yeah, that's that. The databases which are used are constantly updated, which is one of our major. This is why you should choose us. We have a lot of specialities, but the major ones are listed here. We are very, very cost efficient. As stated earlier, you do not have to visit a hospital. You can just
So you can just sit at your home comfortably and go for the test. And yeah, so it's really cost efficient, and really the time which you waste at a hospital in those lines and those queues waiting for those bills to be formed, going from one line to another to the third one just to meet one doctor and submit your samples is just saved. So that's that. And then the product is really very portable because you can just carry it anywhere. It's a small device, as big as a hard disk maybe, and you can just insert your samples on a glass slide, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and the glass slides, yeah, this is really important. The glass slides have to be changed regularly after one sample, because you cannot really clean it up because you're using samples, right? So you'll have to use the glass slide. You cannot reuse it. And yeah, then again, you do not have to prick yourself or anything. You do not have to use injections. You don't have to pull out blood out of your body, because most of the people are scared of needles, and we don't want to do that. So you can just take out saliva, urine, stool samples, which is easily available.
So other than that, the Chipit, that's the name of a product, by the way, it gives its analysis are on par with those that you would receive at a regular hospital, but only at a minute fraction of a cost. Only at a minute fraction of the cost, as we would cut down on the time that you would otherwise waste in fruitless searches for the perfect hospitals and the perfect treatment and medication. And when
So our promotional strategies, we have thought of promoting our product on social media, short video apps. We will also provide it to the medical stores who would promote our product, because our product is at a very high competition with hospitals. A regular hospital costs around 2,000 to 12,000 rupees per diagnostic, and whereas our product only costs 5,000 rupees and it's reusable. These are our promotional strategies, and the basic components of our product are the main database, which could diagnose and tell you your diseases. And then we have the results. The software also shows you that these are the possible symptoms, and you can avoid doing things and the possible ways to solve it.
Our mission is to help people with cheap samples and to get to know their disease in a cheap manner, because we all are aware of how private hospitals cost a lot. And if you go to a public hospital, you're going to stand in lines for hours and hours. So we want people to have cheap and time-efficient samples which can just give you your detailed analysis in just minutes at your home at your own pace. So yeah, that's our product.
We'll be providing you 10% equity for 70 lakh rupees.
10% equity for 70 lakhs?
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's a 7 crore valuation that you are seeking.
And sir, about the profit margin, we make the product of around 4,000 rupees and sell it at 5,000 rupees, approximate profit margin about of 20%.
Yeah.
And which will further increase in the future, as when this product is predicted to hit the market by storm, and it will be surely mass produced in the future.
Yes, because this product was awaited from quite a long, and now that we have this product finally here, the product is expected to hit a market with splash.
Do you have a patent for this purpose?
Yeah, we have a trademark as well.
You have a trademark as well?
So another thing I would like to add is that most of the ideas that are used in a lab on a chip are open source.
So this technology has been in research for years. Lab on a chip is a very costly product, but we are reducing the price. We're not at loss. It's a very good quality product, and it's in research for decades. Now we have finally found the technology, and we'll be producing our products, and it will be of great benefit to the family.
Our product is cheap just because it is produced in India. Had it been produced outside, it would have costed a lot. And as stated by Arith, we are selling it for around 5,000 rupees just because we are creating it in India itself, and it is a made in India product.
All right, so you are telling that you have a very revolutionary technology that has been awaited, and you have a patent for it. Since India is advancing, so we can have a solution to that. Okay, so the joint offer of all 5 sharks for your offer of 70 lakh for 10% is 1.5 crore, double the amount you are asking. But for 49% equity.
You don't even have a capital structure. There is a lot of work to be done there.
We do have a capital structure. I am the owner of 40% of the company, and both of them are at 30%.
Both of them are at
30%.
30%. Okay.
So we are planning to give, what we have as a counter offer is 30% equity at 1.5 crore.
We would provide.
Offer is final and all 5 sharks are in agreement of the amount. So this is a give or take offer. Do you want 1.5 crores for 49% equity?
So we agree to the offer.
Okay. Congratulations then.
Thank you.
Now we call upon Team F to start with the presentation.
Has it ever happened to you that you've left your phone on your wireless charger, only to realize that you forgot to perfectly align it, leaving it just lying there, draining its battery for multiple hours? Or has it ever happened that you've left your house with the phone low on battery, hoping to charge it outside, only to see all the charging ports already occupied? Well, we have the perfect solution for your problem. Introducing the Electrobat Bullet Chargers. They have a sleek design and revolutionize the entire wireless charging industry. We offer a large surface area with the capability of charging multiple devices at once with speeds up to 30 watts. You can join multiple blocks together according to your need. This allows you to personalize your setup at home or at your office. The Electrobat Elite and Electrobat Legend also contain a portable, mini, rechargeable wireless charger which can charge your devices with speeds up to 15 watts anytime, anywhere without any electrical connection. Our products are also made of aluminum composite material, giving them structural rigidity while also maintaining their low weight. We can currently charge any device that supports wireless charging and is currently on the market.
All right, so coming over to the pricing segment, we have priced our products in a way that each and every individual can afford some or the other variant. Starting with the cheapest one, we have the Electrobat Lite, which is a standard wireless charger and can give an output of up to 30 watts. It has been priced at just 999 rupees, which is again 10 times cheaper than the Apple's MagSafe charger when compared to the amount paid by the consumer per watt. Coming over to the mid-range segment, we have the Electrobat Elite charger, which supports turbocharge. That means it can charge up to speeds of 60 watts. It has one portable wireless power bank and it can charge up to 2 devices simultaneously. It has been priced at just 1599 rupees, which is again 3 times cheaper when compared to the OnePlus's 50 watt wireless charger. Coming over to the top end variant, we have the Electrobat Legend, which is indeed a legend in itself. It is manufactured specially to cater the needs of the power-hungry millennials. It can charge up to 5 devices at the same time and also supports turbocharging. It has not one but 2 portable wireless power banks. It has been priced at just 2,999 rupees, which is again 5 times cheaper when compared to the MI's wireless power bank. Coming over to the sources of funds and their allocation, we look forward to sourcing our funds from credit unions, loan from banks, and obviously angel investors. Since we are a new company and a startup, we do not have enough capital to set up a dedicated manufacturing facility. Therefore, we have come up with an even clever solution. We will be manufacturing our products by a third-party vendor with whom we have signed a non-disclosure agreement. Our technology is also patented. So for manufacturing our products by a third-party vendor, they will require a security deposit for which we seek your investment. Coming over to the equity structure of the company, Aman Bhargav being the Chief Executive Officer holds 40% stake in the company. Zoya Khan being the Chief Operating Officer has 30% stake, and the remaining 30% stake has been held by me. I am the Chief Financial Officer of the company.
We aim at targeting our products towards audiences who are already familiar with wireless chargers, as well as introduce them to new customers. For this very reason, we have adopted a tailor-made market approach. First of all, our website is user-friendly and allows users to purchase their desired product in just 3 clicks. We will also be partnering with retail stores so that our products are available throughout the country. Besides that, our products are manufactured entirely in India, which gives them an edge over their Chinese counterparts. Moving on to promos, A large part of our promotions will be through newspaper ads as they are cheap and highly popular. We will also be partnering with social media influencers because their audiences also have similar tech-savvy mindsets such as ours. Lastly, a large part of our promotions will be through social media ads as they have a worldwide reach.
Sharks, our ask is for 5 lakhs rupees in exchange of 12% equity in our company.
So Sharks, get ready to charge your devices with our Electrobat bullet chargers. Anytime,
anywhere,
anyhow.
I just need a clarification before we move into. Could you go to where you were where you described your products, where you described your chargers? Sure. You said that you're saying that these chargers are wireless chargers, and then and then you're also saying that this one here, right? So tell me something. This output that you're talking about. So Electrobat Lite has an output of 30 watts. Turbocharging of 30 watts, Elite has 60 watts, and Legend has 60 watts again. This is wireless or this is wired?
So basically, we provide you with a Mac-like charger.
Right.
And the Elite and the Legend include a portable charger which is embedded inside that.
Okay.
So you can take out the portable charger, take it with you.
Right.
When you charge your devices on the Mac,
okay,
that gives you the 60 watts, which will be plugged in, obviously, like a wireless charger.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. No, okay, so the charger will be plugged in, but like you can charge your device wirelessly. That is what you're saying. That is what you're saying, right? And these chargers can also act as power banks.
Right, the portable ones.
Portable ones can also act as power banks.
Like the power bank, yes.
Right. Okay.
I had 2 clarifications. Firstly, could you tell me what you think is your target audience for this product that you price at around 1,000 to 3,000, but is wireless charging? Secondly, I would like to ask that you are getting manufacturing done by third party, as you told, to save cost. Then you are getting your distribution channels to third party again to save cost. So what is the biggest USP that is under your control? Leaving the idea of a portable charger and wireless, what is the USP of your firm that it will do, differentiating it from the third parties that will be your supply line?
Okay, to answer your first question as to who our target audience is, as Aman mentioned, power-hungry millennials. We also aim to provide these products to office spaces where multiple chargers will cost more additionally as compared to our wireless chargers, which can charge multiple devices at once. Also, an important thing to note is wires become very technical for the older generation, so wireless chargers plus in their portable will be a boon for the older generation.
Okay, before you answer the second question, just a follow-up to the first. You are saying that your product is for hungry millennials. Just now the phone market has phones with wireless charging upward of 50,000, meaning around 50,000 a phone needs to cost to have a wireless charging feature. You are pricing your product at 3,000 maximum. So I am asking that when you have a customer that can give you 50,000 for a phone, and we are all fed up with charging. It is one of the main problems. Why are you charging so less? When the customer has the ability and willingness to pay more for such a creative solution, why are you charging so less and decreasing your profit margin?
So first of all, we are a startup, and specifically talking about the wireless industry, let's take an example of the Apple's MagSafe charger. It gives an output of just 15 watts and they still charge 4,500 for the charger, while the same charger is available from brands like Petron for just 800 rupees. Someone has to bring the revolution to make these chargers available to the wider audience. Not everyone can afford these 4,500 rupees charger while it does not give the performance.
Right, okay. I get your point. I get your point. Now, the question is, how are you going to ensure that your charger is compliant with different manufacturers? Because a lot of manufacturers have they have a proprietary, either they employ proprietary technology to charge their devices, or if they are using a particular standard, so then how are you going to ensure that this output is ensured even when, let's say, for example, those phones are not using proprietary technology?
So coming over to the quality factor, as I said, we have been, since we are a startup, so we are providing the products at a rate which is affordable to all, so that our profit at present is not very much. Our gross margin is just 25 to 30%. So we have done research and development. We had spent previously 10 lakhs in that. So we have the technology. We know how to manufacture the product. So it is just that from the third party vendor from whom we are going to manufacture, we'll be indicating them and we'll be ensuring strict
That does not answer my question.
So the wireless charger, the basic technology behind wireless charging is the same. Our aim while making this product was to make the technologies which we have implied integrated, while still making it generalized enough to be used by
Correct. I'm asking you, are you using like a standard? Like, are you complying with, let's say, the key standard of charging?
The technology we use is the basic technology they use in every company. The wireless charging methods which we use is the base for
Okay.
Then companies like Apple have modified it, but the base is still the same.
Right, okay. Your ask is 5 lakhs for 12%.
Yes.
If you have an offer ready, go ahead.
I want a piece of this cake. Your objective is to make the chargers affordable, right? Right. So you are going to require much more than 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs is a very small sum. I'll offer you 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs, my guidance, my knowledge. But the price is 33.3%.
So when I said I want 5 lakhs, we already have money for, we are already ready to invest the money for marketing, shipping, packaging and all. We just require some more funds to pay as the security deposit. So 10 lakhs would be a really good offer, but our offer would, our best offer would be 10 lakhs for about 20% equity.
12%. Wait. Your initial offer was 5 lakh for 12%. Now you are saying 10 lakh for 12%.
10 lakhs for 20%. 20%.
10 lakh for 20%.
Okay, so alongside the offer by Investor Pratham, we have a joint offer by Kaustubh and I. Listen carefully to the whole offer. You asked 5 lakh for 12%, which made your evaluation around 45 lakh. Okay, we are ready to offer you 20 lakhs, all right? 20 lakh joint investment for just 8% equity, which brings your market share to market evaluation to 25 crores. And since we are reputed investors, the market will follow these evaluations. But the main key feature we ask is veto power in the board of directors.
Can we have
Remember
Can we have the discussion, please?
They have attracted you with a small percentage. I will agree on that. But see what they just did. They want to take the control of your company. Are you willing to sell that for a cheaper price? Are you willing to back down?
The thing is that they may give you the money, but they cannot give you the expertise of two different investors, two different contacts.
All talk, no show.
And
Two people
when you
against
have
one.
the equity, you can get more investors and money. And what you need is manufacturing units. You said yourself.
Instead of having a veto power, would you be interested in advisory shares plus a royalty?
Let's do that.
How much percent?
Yeah? No.
What percentage?
Yes, we are proposing an offer. Okay, so you'll get 2 sharks now. Better than those. A lot better.
Stealing my idea.
Without any strings attached. Yeah, we'll give you 10 lakh. No veto powers, nothing. Okay, we'll take 20% in equity and we'll take 5% as advisory shares. 2 sharks.
We have a counter offer before deciding. What they are giving you is money, frankly. But the thing is
That's
that
what they're here for.
we are giving you more money. And you said you do not need branding. You do not need just now any advisory. What you need is manufacturing units. What you need is a market evaluation so that you can have manufacturing plants set up, because that is your only challenge. You have figured out the rest. And you have 3 people, brilliant people, who can figure out the branding yourself. Our new offer, 20 lakh for 4% equity shares only, veto board of directors power. That brings your market company evaluation to 50 crores, which in a fact is a record breaker for any startup in India.
Sir, we would love to have you on board, but sir, it would be against our ethics to give you the veto power. We would like to. We can still give you the advisory shares. We can still give you the advisory shares.
We can give you advisory shares plus non-dilutive equity for the next 5 years.
We want veto is not negotiable. We want the veto. However, what we can give is that we are willing to provide our own company's resources for the betterment of your product.
All right. Now this is, so I think this is the final offer now, right? Okay. So now this is the final offer from our side, right? A super shark is combining with 2 sharks, right? We are willing to offer you, how much did you say? No, what was their ask?
Their ask was 12%.
Right.
20 lakh for 12%.
Right. Okay. So we are willing to give you, 30 lakh, right? 30 lakh, 20% equity, and 3 of us, like with advisory shares as well.
How many? What percentage?
You asked 30%. 30%.
We'll take 20% as upfront equity, and we'll divide 10% amongst.
Or 35%, then 5% advisory.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine.
35%.
Sir, can you repeat the offer, the whole offer?
30 lakhs and 30 lakhs for 20% upfront equity and 5% in advisory equity.
Super shark here.
So the offer is that basically your market company valuation will be 1.5 crores. You are getting three different people who are advising you, plus you are 6 people have at least proprietary shares in your company, and you only have a market evaluation of 1.5 crores. With us, you have a market evaluation of 50 crores.
Keep in mind,
a figure you cannot reach in 10 years. A figure you cannot reach in 10 years. And just 4% equity shares.
Keep in mind, he is valuing your company at 50 crores. In the next round of investment, you will not be valued at 50 crores. You want a realistic answer, not a realistic valuation. Not
You are a startup.
valuation.
You are a startup. You want the backing of the 3 of us, and especially me, right?
Exactly.
Plus for what we are asking you, for what we are asking from you, you are not ceding control to us at all. We still remain minority shareholders. Like, you remain the majority shareholder, so you still retain control of the company.
How many advisory shares did you ask for? What percentage?
We are asking 5% each. If you want to bring that percentage down, tell us your offer then. 3% each, done.
Thank you so much.
Missed out a good offer.
Friends, I would like to invite Team G.
Good afternoon, Sharks and ladies and gentlemen. We are the founding members of Artificers. Before we begin, why not begin with an introduction? I am Dave, the CEO.
I, Vidhan Gupta, the Chief of Research.
I am Ritin Janak, the CFO of the company.
And we bring to you a product which, in our modest estimate, has potential to shape the future. And we want to help shape it, of course, with a profitable share of that cake. Now, I'll be passing on the mic to you.
So I would like to talk about the problems with the conventional method of construction. Well, first of all, it is a very labor-intensive process. That is, a huge number of labor is used over capital. Secondly, it is very time-consuming. Basically, for a 2 BHK apartment to complete, or a 2 BHK house to complete in India, it takes somewhere between 9 to 12 months to complete. Thirdly, it is a very resourceful process. That is, more number of resources, a huge amount of resources is used and consumed while making these conventional methods of construction. The huge steel framework is needed before moving on to the construction part. Fourthly, when we talk about is the quality control is very difficult, because most of the work is done manually. The quality control is not up to the mark, and if any faulty infrastructure is introduced or made, then it is very difficult to remold the structure.
We need to change this process and introduce you to the 3D concrete printing, which is a major market now. It has a global market share, approx 2027 it will have 40 billion market, and at a compound annual growth rate of 106.5. That is really high.
So now I'd like to tell the solutions for the conventional method of construction. Well, first of all, it is very less time consuming. That is, as I have mentioned earlier, it takes somewhere between 8 to 9 months for a 2 BHK apartment or house to get completed. Whereas in 3D printing technology, it just takes somewhere between 18 to 21 days to get completed, the same level of, same area and the same level of house. Secondly, it requires less resources as only concrete is used, and it is wholly and solely based on the technology that we use. Thirdly, it is a capital intensive work. That means that huge number of more capital is used or more machinery is used in place of labor. So that is a solution and that is our benefit and our advantage as compared to the conventional method of construction. Fourthly, greater degree of design freedom. As we are 3D printing it, so we can build the structure in any way or any shape possible. So this is our benefit or advantage over the conventional method. Thank you.
So I'll be telling you about the functioning of 3D concrete printer. So if we want to build a structure, then we require large scale printers that can cost up to very high. We will be requiring large scale printers, and the material we will be using would be of concrete, and they can bear up to 1200 psi to 10,000 psi pressure. And the next point would be, we'll be using a mixture of super plasticizers, mortars, and reusable recycled concrete that is made from demolished buildings, which is a major eco-friendly selling point of our company.
Now that you all know what and how is 3D printer, we'll come to a very important point, how we'll use your money. Now, a 3D printer which is imported from outside usually costs around 2 to 2.5 CR, but we Indians like a good deal, so we'll be creating them within India, an indigenous version, which will be costing around 60 lakhs. Now, don't balk at the high price. This is a very trendy topic right now. Even the government supports it, so we'll be getting a lot of benefits like reduced tariff rates. And this whole trend is picking up against influencer marketing. Now, we'll come to a very make and break point of any product, not the cost, but the advertisement method. We'll be mainly using digital ads as the base of our advertisement methods, but we'll also be reaching out to media influencers to advertise the products, because nowadays people take care of what Madonna is wearing than what Fox News is saying. Next, we'll be going to possible competition. This is a very golden opportunity, Sharks. Even in the most latent of the fields, there are at least 20-30 companies. But in India, as of present, there's only one other company present, which is Tevesta Manufacturing Solutions. And that also imports its printers from outside, which increases its cost and reduces its liability. We'll be making our printer within India, which will increase our local trust.
I couldn't explain it before. We use robotic arm system and gantry system. That we use is through software. A CAD program file is updated into a 2D model, then it's converted into 3D through programming. So equity structure between three of us is 30% each, and we are asking for 1 crore rupees in exchange of 10% equity.
No. So where did the 10% go? If it's 30%.
So we have equal.
So it's 33.33% per person.
Yes.
Okay. So you're asking for 10% at 1 crore. Okay. So which basically makes it a 10 crore evaluation.
Yes.
Right. Are you, what about, like, so you said that you will be manufacturing the printer in India itself.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? Are you like, I mean, it's just going to be one printer that you're going to manufacture?
No.
Or how is it going to be? Like,
So our aim is that if our end consumer wants 3D printing house, and it costs so expensive, so how would he get that in India? So our aim is to produce that, to give it. Initially, we will be indulging in manufacturing of house, but we will be giving it on lease to companies, manufacturing companies.
No. So if you're going to produce or manufacture the printers here itself, you're saying that the printers that are currently being used are being imported from outside.
Yes.
So if you're going to manufacture the printers like itself, then why not sell those printers instead of getting into the business of constructing or 3D construction? If you are going to manufacture the printers, you're saying that you're going to manufacture the printers at 60 lakhs.
Yes.
And currently a 3D printer, if imported from outside, costs 2 crores to 2.5 crore rupees.
$80K.
So that's a drastic reduction in the value. That's a 70% reduction in the value.
Yeah, you see, there's only one other company which is using 3D printers right now for construction. At early on stage, since there is no local trust on that, we'll be constructing houses for premium. But later on, as our brand goes up,
have you thought about diversifying your portfolio, manufacturing printers at the same time also entering the business of end construction?
So basically, I would like to answer that question. So basically, we are constructing the buildings as well as we are leasing the machinery that we use.
Okay.
Well, in the future, if we are our construction or if our machinery, if we produce more machineries, then we can look forward to sell those. But currently, we are lacking with machinery, so we are here to ask for 1 crore. So in which half of the money is going to put into the production of the machinery. So we are not having those many machineries in order to sell them. So in future, if we are on that level, we can look forward to sell those.
Okay, I just had a last clarification to make. You said that you will be looking forward to aid from the government, which will be a major part of your whole development and production and all. You are taking that into account. So I just want to ask that India is a labor-intensive country. Everything in India is based because labor is cheap. So if you are bringing a technology that is not using labor, meaning the non-farmland laborers who are in urban areas will not get employment because of your technology, and India will be increasing its imports. So why will the government encourage such move, which will be like not good for the economic growth of India?
I said that, for example, if you take Tevista's first house was organized, I mean, ribbon cutting was done by Nirmala Sitharaman. This is a very up and coming trend which the government follows because it is increasing our market capitalization, is improving your economic output. And we're not importing this machine, we're really making it within India, which will actually increase the tech development of our own country. Then the government supports that. Our government wants to move from labor intensive to capital intensive economy.
And as it produces the house in 21 days, it can solve major housing problem in India.
And as we have already mentioned that also the less resources are used. So because of that, our production cost reduces drastically it comes to somewhere between 1/3 the cost of the original construction.
See, my expertise is not in this field. I am out.
I am also out.
Okay. Do we have an offer here?
As you say that this is an upcoming field, so I would like to make an offer of 10 lakh for 10% equity.
I mean,
Could you increase it more?
Yeah.
The contestant had asked for 1 crore for 10%, and we are not allowed to offer them below their ask. We are only allowed to negotiate on the equity percentage. So your offer is null and void.
Willing to offer you 1 crore, but I seek 40% equity.
My offer still stands. My offer still stands.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't do that. You can only negotiate.
You a valuation of 2.5 crores.
You can't reduce the asking amount.
So how about 1 crore for 27%?
27%. Why exactly 27?
Well, it is like we were talking about 25%. You were asking about 40%. So it's somewhere in middle.
Middle would be 32%, 33%.
No, we are discussing about 30 and he was saying 25, so it's middle.
Right. Okay, my final offer to you, 1 crore 35%.
Done.
So the super shark has just
Congratulations.
spent 1 crore rupees of his entire money.
Thank you, Sharks. Thank you.
As per the Shark's request, we would like to invite Team A.
And we have come to the conclusion that we are willing to offer you some of whatever you were asking. Could you tell us your ask again? I think it was 1 crore for 7%.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Do we have a joint offer for them? They are asking 1 crore for 7%. We are making a joint offer to you. We are willing to offer you 1 crore, but for 25%.
Who is the other shark?
All 5 of us.
All 5. Okay. Sir, we have a counter offer, 1 crore for 15% equity.
1
Sir,
crore for 15%.
Yes, sir. Sir, this product has the future. Sir, you can trust the entrepreneurs, not the product even. This is the future and seeing the future investments as well. Kindly do that for us. 15% equity.
Okay, if we succeed, it will create an artificial crisis. People would be interested in buying this. So we ask for 1 crore in 15.
1 crore for 15%.
Yes.
That's your final offer?
Yeah, final.
1 crore 15%. Do you have a separate offer? Tell me quickly.
Okay, we have a counter offer, 1 crore for 24%. I, Pratham and Kaustubh. You
Do
don't
we have
even
any-
have a proper capital structure. We will form that for also for you.
There's a lot of work to be done here.
You need a lot of expertise.
And don't forget, we are friends.
Okay. Do we have any other offer or these are the two options?
Either 1 crore for 15%, that's your final offer.
Yeah.
1
Do
crore
you
for 24%. I, Kaustubh and Pratham.
Plus expertise of 3 sharks. And
For 9%, you are rejecting 3 sharks. For a
according to
matter
me,
of 9%.
Sir, can we do
you
it
need
20%?
a lot of expertise at
Let's
this
lock it,
moment.
20%.
Let's stop at 20. Being
So
friends.
3 sharks, 20%, let's do it.
Not less than 8% we all want. Not less than 8%.
22.
Not less than 20%.
Acha,
You have 30 seconds to take the deal or we all are out. We 3. You have 30 seconds.
Okay, including their offer, I have a separate offer that can be taken alongside theirs. It's just a separate offer for me, Soul Shark. 50 lakhs for 3.5% equity, keeping your original company evaluation with no advisory requirements or any board of director requirements.
Sir, aren't you advised to not reduce our ask?
Okay. Yeah, you can't reduce your ask.
Yeah.
You can't reduce
So,
your ask.
contrary to that, we are going to increase your ask. We are going to give you more money. We are going to give you 1.25 crores.
You're going to get more money, and plus you're also going to get my expertise into the picture.
Super Shark. 4 sharks.
4 sharks.
So what is the equity take?
That same 24.
30.
30%.
1.25 crore, 30%.
4 sharks.
Let's do it.
Done. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
With this, we come to the end of Investors Pitch. A good businessman can influence the mindset of the people around and the economy as a whole. This event may be ending soon, but we hope the experience continues. We hope that you take the conversations you started here and continue them past this weekend. Thank you for coming out and participating. We appreciate the efforts of our wise sharks for the judgments and the hard work of our participants.